Hi, let's talk oil capacity. Your standard 5 quarts. That might work in most engines, but not all. There are some engines, like the Pathfinders and Xteras of the late 90s and early 2000s, that take 3.75 quarts, which is a pretty small oil capacity for a V6. Then you have some cars like Mercedes-Benz's from the late 90s all the way through to present day that could take anywhere from 7 to 9 quarts. Average oil capacity for one of those Mercedes-Benz cars or trucks is about 7.5, sometimes 8.5 quarts. So you're going to want to check your manual, maybe even Google it, and just check the oil capacity for your particular vehicle, because your 5 quarts may work on most engines, but some you may be slightly overfilling it, while others you may be grossly underfilling it. So please be mindful of that. Okay, take care.
Illuminati is a thing you need to watch out for. They want to depopulate and slave us so much more. World domination, I'll get into that later. I'm hardcore, fierce and sexy. You're just a hater. You deserve the ridicule because you're an absolute zero. I'm the keeper of the chalice, a rock and roll hero. I'm not an idiot nobody listens to, because I'm not a failure in life like you. Let's talk about the gates and the mark of the beast and the orgies in the streets at the Catholic feasts and Bill and Hillary's human trafficking ring. And George Soros got the money to pay for everything. Socialism is for losers, working for the devil. Chumps that can't fight, they ain't on my level. It takes an evil one to try to debunk and doubt it, so I'd rather die than stop talking about it. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out for the Illuminati.
Welcome to the MC Too Tall Show. I am your hardcore, fierce, and sexy host that is never gross, MC Too Tall. And I hope you enjoyed that pro tip about oil capacity. As you know, I've been in the automotive field for many years. It is probably tied for first love with me. Of course, first love with me is the music. And tied with that is probably the automotive field. So I know a thing or two about cars, and you might be mindful to take my advice on oil capacity and check your manual, check to see if you're adding the right amount of oil to your car. But now we're going to talk about canonizing the killers. Canonizing the Killers. But first, let me talk about this. Friends, if you have neighbors that are so frustrated knowing your voting record that they would stoop to the level of launching a drone attack against you, you're going to want to be prepared and get yourself an A3 drone detector by Zaruba. And you could go to the Zaruba website and check out all their other fine products at zaruba.tech. That's zaruba.tech, and you could tell them MC Too Tall sent you. Now, canonizing the killers. Canonizing Lindsay Clancy. Canonizing Luigi Mangione. Canonizing that Earhart character who slit her kids' throats. This is nothing new. Okay? Now look around you, clown, ain't nothing new under the sun. What have you done? What have you really done? And this definitely takes it to that level. Because you've had people that have praised worshipped and have fallen in love with, some of whom even marrying serial killers. They marry these people while they're doing time in jail. I think the privilege of getting married while you're doing time in jail should be revoked, because the son of Sam law does not extend to the families or spouses of the culprits. Son of Sam law is a law that prohibits people from making money off of any sort of memoir or record of what they have done to their victims. So, yeah. Anyway, throughout history, people have fallen in love with serial killers. People like, Charles Manson, I don't think is a killer. He never killed anyone. I don't believe he gave the orders to have those people killed. I think the real ringleader behind those killings was Tex Watson, that son of a bitch bastard. But let's move on to other serial killers, like John Wayne Gacy, Henry Lucas, Otis Toole, Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker there. And I married somebody on the day that Richard Ramirez died. We didn't know about it until weeks later, I believe even months later. And upon learning that this person dropped dead on our wedding day, adding to my saying that he had to die so that we could get married, caused my then spouse to spiral out of control, eventually demanding a divorce. And yeah, somebody like that I couldn't keep around and chose not to keep around. So I have no regret and no remorse in not being with that person anymore. I mean, hope they've gotten the help they needed. I wish them luck, but, it's neither here nor there. But case in point, people fall in love with serial killers. They canonize killers. But in the modern era, there's some weird nuances about it. They're trying to tell you it's not one size fits all. And I get it. Not one size fits all. I understand that. But they're way too similar in the fact that they are sickos that should get the chair to have any type of nuance for each and every case. Did you strangle 3 of your own children? Then you should get the chair. Did you shoot an innocent man in the back on a New York sidewalk? Yes? Then you should get the chair. Did you cut your children's throats, leaving them for dead? 2 of whom actually are dead now. Yes? Then you should get the chair. It's as simple as that. The chair, the chair, the chair. These people who commit these brutal, vicious, uncalled for, unjustified murders should get the chair. And that's it. And that's it. But you have people cheering Lindsay Clancy. Will you check this out? Just check this out.
A sea of pink outside the Plymouth courthouse. Supporters of Lindsay Clancy coming from near and far for day 17 of testimony in her triple murder trial.
We all relate in one way or another.
Yeah, okay? Yeah, okay? The cheers, the claps, as if the person they're cheering and clapping for achieved something great. What is that great achievement? She dragged her children to the basement and choked them to death. One of whom she had to chase down, drag back into the basement, and choke to death. Lindsay Clancy is a brutal, vicious murderer, and she should get the chair. And so should Kaylee Earhart. So should Luigi Mangione. There's nothing virtuous or nuanced about this. These three people should get the chair. I believe so should the murderer of Charlie Kirk, the actual factual murderer of Charlie Kirk, Tyler Robinson. I mean, it's subjective why he did it, but it's not subjective that he did it. He is the killer. He should get the chair. Stop canonizing the killers. Stop immortalizing the killers. The killers should be killed. By God! God, by God, they should get the chair. Respect God. Watch out for the Illuminati. Like, follow, share, comment, subscribe. Stay strong. Keep kicking that slang. It's your boy in the building, MC Too Tall. Hardcore, fierce, and sexy.